Testing.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Hello, it's saharrooo, honey, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I'm very excited to be doing this. Like, I've been wanting to make a YouTube video for like literally the longest time ever, but I don't know how to edit, and I have a fear of failure. So I was like, I don't want to make a YouTube video, a YouTube channel until I think people would actually want to like subscribe to it and like watch my videos. And we just hit 1 million followers on TikTok. We just hit 1 million followers on TikTok. I don't know what I'm gonna be at when I actually post this. Hopefully I can edit kind of quick and like actually get this out there pretty quick, but we just hit 1 million followers on TikTok. Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A, a fun little Q&A, because this is my first YouTube video ever. Like, sure, y'all know me from my TikToks and stuff, but like, how much do you really know about me? Like, next to nothing, you know what I mean? You know my advice. You can probably tell I'm a little bit traumatized, but do you know anything about me? No. I have my fidget spinner here because if I'm being straight up, sometimes it's hard for me to not fidget and stuff. And I get distracted very easily. So my fidget spinner just kind of helps me a little bit. And people roast me and they're like, oh my god, she acts like a kid. Like, she has a fidget spinner. Yeah, what about it? You wish you had a fidget spinner. First question, how old are you? I'm 20 years old, okay? I'm a old okay? I know everybody else on TikTok's like 13, 14, 15. It is what it is. You know what? Being old brings you experience, honey. Experience, okay? Are you in college? Yes, I am. Currently in school for accounting and I hate it. I don't recommend it to anyone. If you're looking into going to accounting, don't. Simple as that, don't. How tall are you? Okay, this is where this question comes from. I know this for a fact. Basically, I posted this video a little while back and it was with this girl, like, who was like my friend at the time. She was really short. She's like 4'11". So I was like, oh, it would be funny if we did like a video showing like the difference in our height. So I'm 5'8", okay? 5'8". That's like a beautiful height, okay? It's not even like, it's not too tall, not too short. It's like perfect. But 4'11" versus 5'8", huge difference, okay? Gigantic difference. And everybody was accusing me. They're like, you could be an NBA player, blah blah blah. Like, nah, y'all, she was just short. I'm not even that tall. She's a shorty. Are you single? Asking for a friend. Your friend will be happy to know that yes, I'm single. I'm very single. You know. What's my favorite restaurant in Toronto? I have a lot of favorites. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I did live in Toronto for school. I'm back in my hometown for now because of Corona, but I lived there for 2 years, so. I did experience a lot of restaurants. I did like Cactus Club quite a bit. I love fucking Warehouse. Okay, Warehouse, that's my shit, okay? Warehouse, that's the place to be. It's like $6 for every meal, and it's like the student spot to go. It's like right by Ryerson. There's like just one that's everywhere, so it's just like super cheap. College kids love it, okay? There was a lot of eye candy there too. Ooh, the workers were always hot too. Ooh, I like Dimitri's, I like Cinnaholic. Ooh. Toronto was just so good for food, y'all. I wasn't even constantly eating, but if I wanted to eat, there was always places to eat, okay? Top 3 places you try to travel to. It's gonna sound super boring and basic, but like, y'all have to understand, I never really thought about traveling that much until very recently. So I want to go to LA, 100%. That's like my #1 place, just because like, I've never been.
I've been getting into the influencer lifestyle.
I would love to just go to LA and just see what that's like. Bali, my friends and I were just talking about that too, how we want to go to Bali or like some tropical place, like Bora Bora, Dominican, or Mexico, or Jamaica. Something, but Bali was the place we were kind of looking at. And then I want to see Vancouver too, which super boring too. Those are
North America, but like whatever. I haven't traveled a lot.
Only places I've really been to is like New York, and like I went to Turkey for one summer, but it's just like I don't travel very much, so I don't really think about it. Phone wallpaper. Okay, I'll put my wallpaper up right here. So anyone who's into manifesting will understand this. I'm really big into manifesting and like just like, I don't know, positive affirmations, yada yada yada. It just says my success is inevitable. So it's just like, I'm always on my phone, you know? I'm literally always on my phone. So every time I turn it on, like without really realizing, I just get to read that in my head. It's just my success is inevitable. And not to be that, but like my followers kind of started skyrocketing on TikTok after I made that my phone wallpaper. So like, what do you think about this year reflects on you? This is just like a rough year, I think, for anyone. Like, I feel like no one could say this year was genuinely a good year at all, like literally at all. But I feel like this reflected on my strength, my patience. I went through some shit that I never really thought I'd go through, and then when I did go through it was just like, damn, bitch, you did that. Okay,
I'm so sorry.
Someone dressed up as a Little Red Riding Hood right outside my house, and it is December.
The dog kind of looks like a wolf. And just like a basket and everything. Yo, what is going on?
But yeah, I just think it reflected on my strength, and just I feel like I've learned how much I turn to kindness instead of every time I'm feeling frustrated, because I've been doing that and it's worked out for me in my favor each time. So it's just been a lot of growth this year. I don't want to say it's been a good year, but there's been a lot of growth, which is great. How do you avoid what people think about you? Here's the thing. I was someone who always cared what people thought about me.
Always?
Until I hit literally the lowest point in my life, and it was like, okay, well, you know what? Regardless, I've just learned people are gonna talk shit about you whether you like it or not, okay? No matter what you do, people are gonna have negative thoughts, but even the people who like you are still gonna have their occasional negative thoughts about you, and that's just part of being a human being. Either you can let it, you know, it's like that. I remember hearing this one saying, it was like, a boat can't sink unless the water gets in it. So it's the same thing where it's like, if I let it get in me, if I let people's thoughts about me really get inside me and hurt me, then like, that's when I'll start sinking or doing whatever, you know? I've been coming to terms with a lot of things in life, and that's just one of them. It's like, you can never avoid people not liking you, people talking shit about you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, so I don't even really take offense to it that much when people talk shit about me anymore. And also I get a lot of hate, like a lot of hate on TikTok. So it's like, no matter what you do, people are gonna have something to say about it. So either you can tell those thoughts to like go themselves, or you can just let it bother you. And I just don't care to let anything like that bother me anymore. It still hurts, don't get me wrong. It does still hurt on occasion, but for the most part,
I just don't care anymore.
You know? Do you ever let your popularity on the internet affect what you do in your life? No. Honestly, I think people overestimate how much clout changes your life, because it doesn't.
At all, honestly, God.
It doesn't. Other than like, sure, I get recognized every once in a while, but like, I'm not like a super PG person on my TikTok regardless. Like, it's not like I'm out here claiming that I'm like some super Disney, you know, I saw my morals and stuff, but like, I curse, I do whatever. So I don't think it's necessarily affecting my life that much. Like, sure, I have to be a little more cautious about like what I post on my Instagram or what I post on, you know, my Snapchat story and stuff, but like, it's not like,
oh my God, I can't even go out. Oh my God, if I go out, I'm gonna get
bombarded. No. And especially with masks right now, no one can even recognize you.
It's fine.
Life goals. What would make you happy to say in 20, 30 years that you did it? Honestly, I'm just not super particular with my life. Like, I feel like I'm just the type of person that I can't sit here and like say by this age, I have to accomplish this, because like, my mind is just constantly changing. Like, every year I want to be doing something different, and it's like I'm taking things day by day. Do you know what I mean? I don't really have a goal other than I just want to be happy. Like, I just want to say that like when I'm 50, I want to look back at me being 20 and be like, you know what? I was having fun. I was having a really great time doing what I was doing. And right now, I can say that I am doing that. Sun, moon, rising. Okay, a lot of people have always been curious about this, so let me just tell you, okay? Here's the thing. I make a lot of zodiac videos, so I didn't want a bias to come across with them, so that's why I never really shared it, but whatever.
We're here, I'm gonna tell y'all.
So my sun is a Aquarius, February 6th, honey. My rising is a Taurus, which I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, because I don't think I come off as a Taurus at all, except with the fact that I eat a lot. Like, sure, I am kind of shy if you meet me in person, so like I guess that makes sense,
unfortunately.
And then my moon is an Aquarius technically, but I'm like cusp. Like, my birthday, you could be either a Pisces moon or an Aquarius moon, and for the longest time I thought I was a Pisces until I like put my like the time I was born in, and then it told me I was an Aquarius moon, and that like shook me to my core, because I felt like
I was like associating with the wrong person.
I'm both Aquarius and Pisces moon. I'm a sensitive ass piece of shit. Best compliment to give a girl. Literally just anything outside of the typical like, you're
hot, you're fine, you're pretty. Like,
those, we still appreciate those, okay? I posted something about that before, and then people are like, oh my God, how's she not grateful for compliments? Like,
I'm not saying I'm not grateful, y'all. I am
grateful. It's just like, if you compliment a girl in a different way, in a way that she's not used to hearing, she will remember it more. So I personally think the best compliment you can give a girl is saying that her vibe is nice, because I've had people tell me like, oh my God, you have such a good vibe, and I was like,
shut the up. That's the best thing you could ever say to me.
If you were an iconic TV character, which character would you be? I don't really know. I don't sit here and like resonate with a lot of characters, but a lot of people have told me that I remind them of Maddie from Euphoria. Euphoria, just like the way I talk, and like I kind of look like her, like a little bit, something like that. I don't know. It's just like funny because everyone was harassing me in my comments for a pretty good long time, being like,
she tries way too hard to act like Maddie from Euphoria. Like,
whatever, like faking your personality. I'm like, I have not seen Euphoria once, okay? No hate to the show at all. I'm sure it's an amazing show. I just have never watched it. I don't have HBO or whatever the fuck you watch it on, okay? But I'm apparently copying everything Maddie does, and I
try so hard to be like Maddie.
How? Tell me how when I've never even seen the show. What do you look for in a man? Okay, y'all. I'm really based on chemistry. I need good chemistry with someone, and it's just kind of fucked because like within probably like 5 minutes of talking to you, I can kind of tell if we have it or not. And if we don't, then it's like, I don't
care to really continue
it. It's just chemistry and a nice like smile, I guess. Like, I'm not too big. I'm not specific. If we vibe, we vibe. If we don't, we don't. I don't really look for anything else in particular. Favorite pair of shoes. Okay, you already know my favorite pair of shoes are my Jordans. Insert. They're the Obsidian Blue Chill High Top Jordan 1s. You already know I love those shoes. And people are always coming
Maybe like, do you own any
shoes? Like, yeah, I do. But if you paid $600 for a pair of shoes, you already know you'd be posting that wearing that. Yeah. What's your go-to fast food joint and what do you get at said joint? My favorite fast food place has gotta be A&W because they have the Beyond Meat burger. So it's just like a
yummy, juicy, delicious, fat
burger that I can just eat. And it's so good. I love the Beyond Meat burger. And so I usually get a Beyond Meat burger with no cheese and none of that special sauce or whatever it's called, like the uncle sauce. Is that what it is? And so it's just like lettuce, onion, and ketchup and mustard. And I ask for extra ketchup. And then I get sweet potato fries, and usually I'll just get like a water, probably a Dasani water.
Yes, I like Dasani. Okay, I don't care.
I love Dasani water. I'm in love with it. When did you realize that confidence is key and to believe in everything you tell us? I learned this when I,
once again, hit the lowest point in my life.
And I just realized that, you know what, I can either let myself sulk and feel like shit. And it was just like a point where I felt like no one in my life loved me. I was like, you know what, if none of these people that I thought cared about me love me, I need to at least love me. I need to love me more than anyone to make up for all these people who so like disposed of me so easily. It almost happened by accident. Like, it wasn't something where I was sitting here like looking in the mirror and being like,
you need to be confident.
It was just like every day I was coming out of this really low place in my life, and it was like, it just came with it. The confidence just came with it. The stronger I got, it was like the more confident I was getting, and it was just like the best thing ever. It's just like, I need to love myself and I need to believe in myself so that I don't need anybody else in order for me to do that. Because once you rely on your confidence on like a boyfriend, friends, anything, once that's gone, you're gonna go back to this shitty ass place of being insecure as and you don't need that, okay? No one needs that. How did you come up with your TikTok name and Instagram name? Okay, so my name is just saharrooo, so that's my Instagram name. Insert. And honestly, I made it saharrooo with 2 eyes. That's not even my last name, it's 1 eye in my last name, but I had 2 eyes just because it looked cute. Like, I just thought it looked cute. And
like girly, you know?
And then my TikTok name's saharrooo. It was just my childhood nickname. When I was younger, I had a babysitter and they called me saharrooo. They'd be like, saharrooo. And then when I made my TikTok, it was just like, I don't know. I just made it saharrooo as like a joke. And part of me wants to change it because my other nickname was Sahari. They're like, Sahari. And I was like,
so much cuter. That was so much cuter of a nickname.
But you know what? It's too late now. We're in too deep. The question that everybody has been asking me every second of my life for the past month.
That you could do.
How do I know all these boy secrets? Okay, guys, here's the thing. Let me just say something, okay? There's a sense of
magic to it. How nobody really knows how I know all these things.
Okay? No one really. Not a lot of people.
Maybe a couple people. But
like, do I find this? Where do I find this stuff?
Like, do I find it in the ocean? Does a stranger come up to me and tell me? Do my DMs tell me? Does a friend tell me? Does the internet tell me?
Who knows? Who knows? You know, no one will ever know. And like, I almost say it's like a tooth fairy thing. Like, do you guys really want to know? Do you want to know how I know? Probably not, right? We gotta keep a little bit of mystery alive, a little magic alive here, okay? And I think that brings us to the end of my first video. Oh my god, guys, what a
great time we just had. Okay.
You guys getting to know me more than just my little TikToks. So much fun, very exciting. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Here's all my socials. You can find me on my Instagram, my TikTok. That's it. That's literally it, okay? If you stayed for the entire video, thank you. I love you so much. Have a good rest of your day or rest of your night whenever watching this, okay? And I'll see you guys next time I make a YouTube video.